What's up, everybody? We are here. Well, I'm here for the start of our TNA watch along. Joe had to work late. I put that in the chat so I don't get 15 gazillion questions as to where he is. He had to work late. He'll be here when he's here. Um, I will go through the preview real quick. I'm not going to read it out like Joe does, so don't expect that. But this is our match card for the evening. We got a lot for tonight, so it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of action tonight, so I'm really looking forward to it. As we go through this, let me know what match you're looking forward to the most. I or what moment I think the whole night's going to be pretty darn good. But um, I want to see that face off between Moose and Oba Femi. That's what I want to see. So that's what I'm looking forward to. This tag match is going to be good. But like I said, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be really good tonight. So, so we've got Elijah against Brian Myers. We've got the Hardys against the Colognes. We will hear from TNA Knockouts World Champion Masha Slamovich. We've got the Northern Armory versus Ace Austin and the Rascalz. We've got Mike Santana against John Skyler. And we know that Ali and the rest of that crew will be hanging around probably. We've got something called the First Class Penthouse, whatever that is. Not even sure. We've got Savannah Evans and Zaya Brookside. And then, like I said, we've got the face-to-face with Moose and Oba Femi. So, what's up, folks? Let me know what match or what moment you're looking forward to most. I'd like to welcome everyone in the chat. James Chadwick has another name for the Northern Armory. I will defer to his characterization of the Northern Armory. Um, if you don't mind, folks, drop us a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. We hope you enjoy our content. And if you do, please hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of the family. So, yes, Joe's feeling good. He had to work late. He will be here when he's here. All right. So lots of good stuff that we'll get tonight. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to the Moose and Oba Femi face to face. That for me, I feel like there's going to be some furniture moving. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like these two dudes face to face might be a little combustible this evening. So, Jerome mentioning Elijah, yeah, that's gonna be. We've got Elijah going up against Brian Myers. That should be fun. Like James said, should be whole show looks fun. Should be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully you guys are too. So, uh, before we get to the show, obviously gotta talk about the food. So, what did you all have to eat today? Um, I just had some leftovers. So, yeah. What did you have? Let me know. I'll read some of those off. Chad Schrader, what's up, man? I'm doing okay. Hopefully you are as well. Dro saying Moose and Oba Femi face to face is going to be fun. Barry Monkey saying the Hardys versus the Colognes I'm looking forward to. Is not really seen the Colognes much before. Heard they're good. Yep, they are. Hopefully you're doing well, Barry Monkey. Mark. Hello, Jeff. I had a struggling week this week. Glad to be here today. I will Agree with you there, Mark. I'm sorry you've had a rough week as well. I am right there with you. Hopefully things turn around for you. Uh, Hopefully the rest of the week ends on a positive note. So, Hassan saying, I did enjoy meatloaf, vegetables, and cornbread. That does sound good. Dead Man saying canned chili, ham, and mushroom spaghetti for James. Sounds good. Damien saying, I'm about to eat some baked pork chops and macaroni for dinner in a few minutes. That sounds good too. Chad might have ravioli for dinner. That doesn't sound bad. Uh, Barry Monkey saying, I made a beef stew today, which turned out good. I love a good beef stew. Let me ask you this, and I know it might be different where you are. Beef stew over rice, over mashed potatoes, or just beef stew as it is? Wings and an Arizona iced tea mango flavor for Arthur Thompson. Uh, that what flavor wings, Arthur? What flavor wings? Let me know because I don't know. I'm a lemon pepper guy, but I tend to dabble in the spicy stuff. So uh, just depends on my mood. What's up, John? How are you this evening? Barbecue. There you go. Can't go wrong with barbecue. Barbecue's always good. So yeah, this is the kind of the match card preview this evening. Um, let's see. We got a few minutes before the show starts. So before we get started with TNA, what are some wrestling items that you've been itching to talk about this week? What are some things that have happened across all of the shows that you really want to talk about? Maybe we can talk about a couple things before we get into the show. As it is, says Barry Monkey, has big pieces of potato. Yeah. What's up, Brandon? Having leftover pizza. Okay. James saying here we tend to just have stew on itself with dumplings and crusty baguettes. If there's any left over, then do some mash. Okay. So I've had it a few different. I've had it with rice. I've had it with mashed potatoes on its own. Just depends on where I am. But it's all good. I love beef stew. So, uh, pork chop, says Chris. What's up, Brandon? How are you? John Cena's heel turn. Yeah, we talked about that on Sunday, but yeah, that's huge. I mean, that's still making its rounds, and I think it will continue to, especially on social media. But when you have the likes of ESPN, First Take, and all these mainstream sports shows and entertainment shows talking about it, late night shows, that just tells you how big of a moment it was. Uh, Whether you have that as your number one moment of all time, number one heel turn of all time, or whether it's top three, top five, whatever it is, it was a huge moment. So yeah, the wrestling world is going to continue to talk about that. Uh, James saying can't beat a nice beef stew and dumplings when it's cold weather. I feel that way about chili. I love chili when it's cold and kind of disgusting outside. Don't really want to go anywhere. Really love a good bowl of chili. So just a couple minutes before the show starts, Sherry saying John Cena's finally turned heel. Yeah, I mean it's been long enough, right? We've been asking for it forever, and finally happened. It was a shocking way that it happened. I will say that, but it was good. It was really good. James saying Cody will be on SmackDown tomorrow talking about Cena. That should be good. Dead man saying, "Yeah, I never thought I would see him turn." Yeah, I didn't. When he announced that he was retiring, I didn't think we would get it during his last year. I thought that it was that ship had sailed, but apparently not. And I'm happy to see it. Let's see. Christopher is saying Cena turning heel was a shocker to me. Yeah, a lot of people. Barry Monkey saying watched Evolve last night, was impressed by a couple of the wrestlers. Danny Palmer and was one, and they had Oba Femi lookalike. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing some clips online today, and really want to take a look and check it out. I saw Shawn Michaels was on there and a few other folks. So yeah, I definitely want to check it out. Peach nectarine sparkling water, says his son. Brandon, my Bears are doing pretty good this off season with those trades. Yeah, yeah. That line has gotten a lot better. A lot better. Brian Clark. Oh man, Chris. Oh Chris.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, man? I am happy to see you.
How
are you?
So I was just sitting down to eat dinner and happened to kick on the stream and saw you're by yourself. I'm like, well, I gotta go help Jeff out. I don't have anything going on tonight, so
I appreciate it. Really happy to see you. So I know we talked a little bit about we talked about a lot on Tuesday, but looks like things are ramping up, right? With the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, it seems more official than ever about Bo. I keep hearing it everywhere. So,
yeah,
I think we'll see him. I'd say within the next 2 weeks, we'll see something more significant from them.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
Yeah, I think I agree. Brian Clark, enjoying the chat. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here. James saying, what makes Cena heel so much special is that he has been face now for just over 21 years. It was now or never. Yeah, very true.
Yep.
Very true. So we're getting a little preview of for tonight, a little recap of the last couple weeks here, and now we know, Chris, that we've got the colognes kind of align with the system, which
that was crazy.
The system really doesn't need any more help. I would
say. Let's say just what they needed was more help.
More help. Yeah, man. So yeah, this should be a fun night, Chris. We went over the card a little bit earlier. I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at it.
I hadn't.
Okay, so here I'm gonna blow it up one more time. And there's Joe. So we got the full house now. Mm-hmm. So but yeah, here's the card. I'm gonna blow it up so you guys can take a look at it. We talked about our most anticipated match or moment. For me, it's the face-to-face with Moose and Oba Femi, by far and away. But yeah, there's the card again as we get into the stream here.
What's up, everybody? Hey, Chris.
What's up, Joe?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you to Jeff, obviously, and Chris for getting started. I appreciate it. I had to work a little late, unfortunately. I just got back. But yeah, so you went over your, how could you not be looking forward to the Oba Femi and Moose thing? Yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting tonight. But yeah, there's the card. Elijah and Brian Myers, the Hardys and the Colognes tonight. We're going to hear from Masha, Northern Armory against Ace Austin and the Rascalz, Mike Santana, John Skyler, First Class, Penthouse. and Savannah Evans and Zaya Brookside. And we got Elijah coming out first.
Whatever the heck a first class penthouse is.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that.
Derek is feeling a little under the weather, but I'm surprised he didn't say it involves some twerking.
Yeah.
If he was feeling a little bit better, he would have thrown that out there. So I'm gonna give him this just to hopefully help him feel better.
There you go. There you go. WWE made a new YouTube channel called WCW Vault. All Nitro Thunder pay-per-views. No kidding.
Ooh.
Yeah,
know what I'm doing after this.
WWE Vault channel recently on YouTube, and now they got a WCW Vault too.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Know what I'm doing after this.
Right? Oh yeah. If you ever know anything to do, there's tons of great matches on those. It's awesome.
There's so many cool things. A friend of mine told me yesterday that what is it? Peacock has every MTV Unplugged.
Oh wow!
So all the old MTV Unplugs of like Eric Clapton and Sting and all those MTV Unplugs are all on Peacock now. Every one of them.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, they're getting more and more good stuff on all this. Well, we got the system here. Brian Meyer. Oh no, not Alicia. It's way too early for Alicia.
Yeah. I'm so glad to see Elijah in TNA. I loved him so much in WWE. I'm glad he went somewhere.
Yeah, it is very cool that they signed him. I've seen it and got a little blood flow, if you know what I mean, says Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Oh my God. Oh my God. First Class Penthouse sounds like it might be a place for former residents of Swingers Dungeon.
There you go.
That'd be, you know what? If they're gonna do something like that, I'd be down with it. That's one thing I kind of miss about the old formats is some of that comedy stuff. We got some last week with the Heathers or the Elegance stuff. So we got a little comedy. We get stuff from Santino a lot too, but yeah, that'd be cool.
But man, do I miss Wrestle House.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Chris, if you ever get a chance, one day you just kind of chilling and you want to watch something funny, look up Impact Wrestle House.
Yeah,
you will not be disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That and Jeff, he has to watch the Good Brothers things too. God.
Yeah. Yeah, Talking Shopomania.
Oh man, those two, we laughed through the entire thing. Does time change this Sunday? Is it this Sunday?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank God. Thank God it'll finally be sunny until 7 o'clock again. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
I wonder if these two ever met in before in WWE.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, you would imagine that at some point their paths crossed, but who knows, man?
I would think
so.
so.
You would think at least in a dark match or main event or something.
Yeah. Elijah flying around the ring here. Let's see what he's doing. Oh.
Nice.
All right, so here's a question about Elijah. At some point, does he have gold?
Does he what?
Does he have gold? Does he get a championship in TNA?
That's a good question.
You know what? I could see, Jeff, like if depending on what the Hardys do, right? Because there's so much stuff. Look at this. Doing a little Undertaker there. at some point, Jeff, if the Hardys decide to go back to WWE, because again, I don't know when their contracts end or anything like that, I could maybe see him and Hendry winning the tag titles.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So it turns out they have, Jeff. Raw,
Okay.
August 20th, 2018. Kurt Hawkins versus Elias.
Oh,
There you go.
they are. Who knows, man? Maybe if the Hardys do leave, maybe they drop the titles to Elijah and Joe.
Yeah, that would be cool to see.
Yeah,
I was
That would-
thinking too. I think if they decide to bring back the digital media title, I think he'd be perfect for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine after the whole PCO fiasco that they probably would want to do that in some way.
Yeah.
Not let it kind of die the way that it did.
Yeah.
Cool shows at midnight here then. Apart from the European Raw and SmackDown, they're at 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. UK time. Yay. Yeah, that's true. You guys get to kind of watch things a little bit earlier now. Tomorrow's SmackDown should be really interesting because I'd imagine although they're kind of playing up Cody's injury, so maybe he won't be on. But I don't know. Well, then again, I don't know.
I heard that, take it with a grain of salt. I heard that his next appearance is going to be March 17th, and so is John Cena's.
Okay. Yeah, they might be saving them both.
Mm-hmm.
Could very well be.
Jade Cargill is supposed to be on SmackDown tomorrow, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, that I was shocked Rhea lost the title.
Oh, I couldn't believe that.
I was looking everywhere to see if she got hurt again because I couldn't understand why they would do that.
Mm-hmm.
That close to Mania. I didn't understand it.
Did you see the interview with her after it went off the air?
No.
I think it was Kathy Kelly did an interview with her. It was like a backstage thing. It was really interesting. Like she was like, I don't know if there's gonna be a character change for her. She was just crazy, like going off on herself, and I'm so terrible, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, it was weird.
Interesting. Maybe they'll turn her heel.
Might be.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. I was shocked that happened. I thought for sure that was going to be.
I've heard rumors that they might end up having that be a triple threat match.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Oh, we knew Eddie had to get involved at some point.
He paid for it, though.
Well, he wasn't.
Oh.
Look at this. Oh, with a pile driver. That's it. Yeah, there you go. Elijah wins. Hey, Deanna.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, Eddie comes right back. Are we going to get a save here from Joe Hendry? Let's see. Because now we've got JDC and Eddie. Yeah. Somebody's got to interfere here. Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here comes Joe with his
he's
guitar.
got a white guitar.
That's a sharp white guitar he's got there. Elijah and Joe would be a great tag team. Yeah, I'd imagine that's going to happen. I mean, it obviously, at least for now, we'll see. We'll see. I think winning the titles together would even add to the storyline more as to when, one of them kind of turns on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, James Chadwick, it's your favorite person in the world.
10 out of 10 for James.
When is Sacrifice? Is that next Friday?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Now that's
next Friday. Yeah.
That's included, I think, with the TNA app, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, there you go, guys. We have one more show, and then we have a pay-per-view next week.
NXT Roadblocks next week too. That should be.
Yeah. That's what,
Tuesday. There'll be some cross stuff happening between both those shows.
That's Tuesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that on CW? I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be interesting. There should be a lot of stuff going on with that. Nick Nemeth and Leon Slater are taking 2 spots with Matt Hardy, Joe Hendry, and Elijah.
Is that a spoiler?
Yeah, John, what are you spoiling here? Oh, you're talking about the pay-per-view. No spoilers, John. John gets a demerit. John gets a demerit. Did either of you guys watch Daredevil?
I haven't had a chance yet.
Oh my God. First 2 episodes came out on yesterday, actually. Oh man, so good. So good. They didn't miss a beat from Netflix. In fact, it's you know what? It was probably a little more violent than the Netflix stuff, which
really,
yeah, it was very good, very good. Hey, Arthur, what's up? I'm sure Jeff mentioned it, but if anyone is new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. Obviously, like the stream. Like the stream. If you do nothing else, make sure you like the stream tonight. And hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. Jeff, we doing Between the Ropes Sunday?
Can I get back to you later tonight?
Absolutely. Because, yep.
Kind of been a hellish week. So
yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, absolutely. Take your time. We'll let you know. And then, of course, Fireflies on Tuesday. And then next week, we're right back here for a go-home show, which we'll do our predictions and stuff like that for Sacrifice. And then on Friday, we've got the pay-per-view. I asked this to Chris and Jeff on Tuesday, but I want to pose this to you. Let's say if John Cena does win his 17th title against Cody, do you think that Wyatt Six will come out to challenge him? Not for a championship, but to try to turn him back from heel to face. That'd be cool. I don't know. I don't know if they do it that soon. It'd be cool to have some kind of interaction with him and them. I would maybe wait on it a little bit, but it's something that they definitely could do during his title reign. I think it would be kind of neat, but I think they have to resolve this whole thing with Alexa and everything, I think, first that's going on before that they would address that. And being honest, my prediction initially was that Cena would win. And then that he wouldn't hold it long. I think he holds it till SummerSlam, and I think CM Punk wins it back from him. I think that's how that'll go. And I think maybe Punk will hold off that favor that he has from Paul Heyman. Of course, it's interesting because maybe they want that big triple threat, right? They might want that. They might want it could be Cena, Cody. You could get Punk involved in that if he cashes in his favor. And then, of course, Roman. Roman's the other thing that's weird there. Or it could be Seth, like Jeff was saying. It could be Seth, Roman, and Punk. So there's a number of ways this could go. I would think it would be easier if they want to give Cena the title where it'll just be Cody and Cena. And then Cena would interfere, or Rock would interfere and make sure that Cody lost. So,
unless Stone Cold shows up, like he's been talking about.
could you imagine that?
That would be insane.
Yeah. Hey, it's First Class. Another installment of their new little thing here that they've got going. Their show that they started last week.
See what no-name celebrities they have this week.
Yep. What's Seal's new heel theme going to be? Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. Goldberg's music.
This is going to be.
There you go.
AJ Francis. He's going back to Thugonomics. Doc Thugonomica.
He did post a video on TikTok of some of the stuff from Elimination Chamber and played his Dr. Thugonomics.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe
TikTok
he will.
Video.
Maybe he does. How about Punk blasting a man with telling him about his bald spot and stuff like that on Raw on Raw Monday? It was funny. So they got to do it even bigger for the second episode. The prize fighter. World renowned champion. And he thinks he's always right. KO. It's KC Navarro. Still hurting from last week. Could you imagine if KO showed up? That'd be hilarious.
That would be crazy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Maclin. Oh, no. Yeah, Maclin's not going to be in a good mood.
No. I don't think he needs invited.
Yeah. Who invited you? He just stole his mic. Shut your damn little mouth. You talk way too much.
That's going to be on Botchamania now. You ever watch that show?
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Anytime anyone ever says anything about you talk too much, they always clip that and do a segment.
Oh, do they? No.
It's hilarious.
Can't believe Maclin's a face. You want to see him fight Maclin right now? We don't give a damn what you think. My suit costs more than your life. 30 minutes and I'll be back to whip your candy ass. Take your 30 minutes, big boy. Oh, I guess we're getting that match tonight.
Man.
Deanna says, I love Maclin.
That dude is just lurking behind commentary. He's just like chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that guy.
He really wants to be a part of the show.
He
does. Look at that shirt and that gold chain he's got on. Oh my God.
Man.
Dude, you're gonna be on TV.
Necklace.
You're gonna be. Oh my God! It is a necklace. Look at the pendant on that thing.
That's like a John Cena spinner.
It
He's trying to be the
literally
new
is.
Flava Flav.
For real.
He looks like he'd own like a souvenir shop somewhere,
Yeah.
like in Texas, where they sell like just everything big. He's I'm surprised he doesn't have the shirt buttoned down a little bit more. You can see some chest there.
Yeah, see that taco meat sitting
Yeah.
in that shirt.
Yep. Yep.
That's what my mom used to call it. She like, you gonna go out showing your taco meat? Like, yeah, I guess so.
He's like you could see him listening to like Rhinestone Cowboy when he goes home and somebody, yeah, I like it. Oh my God.
And you know they made him take his cowboy hat off when
I was just gonna say, I bet you they did. Savannah and Zaya Brookside. This should be a good one.
You know what though? When I get that age, I'm gonna dress like I want to too.
Right?
So,
Yeah, right.
Shoot, I might be wearing a big old chain with a clock on it. Might try to bring back the Flava Flav days.
I was just gonna say, Jeff, you would just wear a clock. Just get an old, just get like an old one, like an old style clock from when you were a kid, and throw that on a necklace and wear that.
Yeah. Sorry, Deanna.
Walk in and go, yeah, boy.
See, I could take it the other way and be the wrestling fan and do the boogeyman thing.
The boogie, yep.
Just break it over my head. That would just get expensive, though.
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, when you get that age, like, who cares? Yeah, you're just going out to be comfortable and enjoying yourself. Let's go, Zaya, says Andrew. Maclin is the GOAT. Jeff's going to grow his hair back, said Deanna. Hell, with mine getting thinner and thinner, I might have to get a wig. I'll wear a wig for myself when I get that age. I'll get an old 80s metal wig and just wear a long hair wig.
There you go.
Jeff said even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I refuse to have my hairline matching Stephen A. Smith's.
Oh.
Savannah is a beast. Oh, Rosemary's watching from the rafters. Savannah's in a foul mood. Did you guys do food, Jeff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What did you and Chris have?
I had what did I have? My wife brought me she went to one of the local pizza places last night with her friends, brought me home a meatball, mozzarella and meatball sandwich from there. It was very good. Like on very, very, very thick toasted bread. So that was good. Yeah. Homemade meatball sandwich, which was awesome. Potato chips with it. Chris, what'd you eat? Good.
I had some General Tso's chicken and rice.
Oh, nice Chinese. Might be a long time before I eat Chinese again. I literally that was one of the first bigger meals I had after I had my surgery. And I wolfed it down. I was so hungry. And I just wolfed. I just got chicken and broccoli. And I figured it'd be all right. I ate a bunch of it, and I ate soup and stuff like that too. And oh my God, did I get sick?
Oh man,
I got so sick from it because I ate it too fast.
Yeah,
and it was still when I was getting used to things and stuff like that. And oh my God, I ended up in the hospital. I ended up in the ER because I got like such severe pain. I had pain like a kidney stone. And so yeah, it might be a while before I eat Chinese.
Yeah, I bet. Usually when you get sick on something, you don't want it again.
Yeah, might be a while. Although I love it. If I get it, I might get I like there's a place that it's about 20 minutes or so away from where we live. They make the best sweet and sour chicken I've ever had. And the breading, like they have the pieces almost like the breading is almost like ball-like. It's almost like balls where they bread it, and the pieces are just very tiny, and it's that really crisp batter breading. It's really good. I feel Rosemary's getting a bit creepier. I'm down with that. Yeah, it was just a matter of that. That's what I did, Deanna. And really, I'm not supposed to even eat soup because of the water content in it. So I had the chicken and broccoli. I ate a bunch of that, and the broccoli's kind of almost raw too, right? It's not really cooked in chicken and broccoli really, really well. It's not very soft. So I had that, and then I had the soup afterward. And I'm really not even supposed to eat soup unless if I could eat it, but I have to eat it pretty much just by itself, and I have to watch how much I eat. But yeah, that was definitely an early lesson. Savannah's got her up in the air. This doesn't bode well. Oh man, throws ragdolls her into the corner. Now she gets out of the way. Jeff, I think they're doing a 50th anniversary screening of Jaws this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the 50th. You know what they're coming out with? And I don't know, Jeff, you might remember this. They had, years and years ago, a Jaws board game.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a board game. It was an actual shark. It was almost kind of like Operation in design, where the shark's mouth was on rubber bands, and you'd put these little pieces of junk in the shark's mouth, and you try to get them out with the hook. And then and it would snap you. Like if mine broke. I don't know how many times. The rubber bands would break all the time. But they're coming out with a game. So that NECA that makes all the horror collectibles are remaking the game where it actually looks like the shark from Jaws, because the other one just looked stupid. It looked like a Muppet. It had just like this big goofy mouth. But they're supposed to be putting it back in theaters.
One of my cousins had that game, so I remember that.
It was such a horrible game. It was so badly made.
Yeah, it was. It was bad.
But I'm excited if it comes back in the movies, because again, that aired in the 70s when I was way too young to have seen it in the theater. It'd be cool to see it like in an XD theater when you get to see like the bigger screen and stuff like that. That'd be neat. NECA, NECA's releasing it. Yeah, I saw the ad for it. I might buy it. Just to have nostalgia and had actually something that may actually work this time. And the pieces that are inside of it look like literal pieces of what they would see. Like the other one just was like an old tire and stuff like that. It just looked bad. Here are reports about Pat McAfee. No, Brandon, what was reported about Pat?
I was just looking that up to see what was going on. Pat McAfee recently revealed on his Instagram story that someone has been targeting him and sending sick death threats to him and his 1-year-old daughter following the Elimination Chamber controversy.
Oh, that's horrible, dude.
Yeah.
People are sick.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean, it's bad enough to have that happen to you when you're a celebrity, and to you yourself, but then to threaten your daughter, like, ugh, yeah, that's horrible.
You can say hi real quick.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good.
You're getting big.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, and guess what?
What?
I'm 7 years old now. That's why.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Logan, guess what?
What?
My daughter Kinsley turns 7 next Sunday.
Oh.
Well, you guys be the same age.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
My birthday's every year when it starts.
Yeah. Everybody has a birthday every year.
Your birthday's in January?
Yep.
Yep.
19th.
Mhm.
My birthday's in January too.
Hey.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Derek
I got a
just-
few
that's
I got a few
weird.
years on you though, Logan. I got a couple years on you, I think though.
Derek just said the big 7. I remember those days. So
I don't.
I can't.
Bye-bye.
I don't remember that far back. anymore.
Yeah, mine is fading away to bits and pieces.
There's a PS5 down there.
What are you gonna play?
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah, I
those
don't.
days as much.
Yeah, Jeff, you know it's funny. Like I don't remember many birthdays, like many at all. Like
Yeah.
you get little things here and there, but like it's so funny. You would think that you would, you know, like birthdays and stuff. But I don't really remember many birthdays.
Yeah, like I remember some of mine, but
Yeah, I remember my teenage ones. I think like a lot of the ones when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
my 16th and stuff like that. Stuff, you know, things like that. I remember, but yeah. I don't remember what I did when I was 7. Now, see, I can remember things I was doing when I was around that age. I one of the big things I remember, I think I want to say I had to be around that age, was when I was first learning how to ride a bike, and there was a girl that lived next door to me, and I was trying to impress her, and I drove my bike down the alley, right? Thinking I'm all cool and stuff like that. And I literally, I braked on the gravel of the alley and I went flying over my handlebars and I face planted like down the alley. And I like flew over the handlebars and then slid like I was sliding into a home plate down in the alley. And I was covered with rocks, like little tiny rocks all in my lips. In my, yeah. Yep.
Oh wow!
I remember
makeovers.
that. I remember
Makeovers.
that. Oh my God! Look at this.
That is great.
Look at this. Iceman's watching for them. Look at him.
You know, Joe, the more I hear about people and, you know, learning how to ride bikes, I realize there were a lot of injuries back in the day with learning how to ride a bike.
Yes.
And just bike riding in general.
Yes. What has she got there? This is what you feed your dog.
Oh.
Oh, they're making him eat like big clumps of chicken. Oh, dude. The great hands. Oh, yeah, we got Mustafa. Oh, the great hands are coming up.
No longer the good hands.
No longer the good hands. They're great now. They've graduated to great.
Graduated.
7. The year was 1976. Yeah, that might have been the same for me, right? Yeah, 69 and 7. Yeah, that's when I was 7 as well. Jimmy Carter's President of America was celebrating his bicentennial, and I had a crush on Cindy Brady. My first crush, honestly, I think celebrity crush, I think was Princess Leia. I think. Mike Santana is awesome. The stuff we did riding bikes. Yeah, yeah. We used to go. We used to have this thing we called the hill climbs with our bikes. It was basically a stripping where they had coal and stuff like that, and they had it all dug out. But it was quite high. It was probably about 2 stories or so, and we drive them down this like sandbank. No, it wasn't really. It was more dirt. But you come down these big, you know, it was pretty big drop. And yeah, we got a little nuts with our bikes. Threw some dirt on it, got a Coke in a glass bottle, and kept on trucking. Oh my God, Jeff, Coke in a glass bottle was like nothing ever before.
Oh, I know, man.
That was the best Coke ever. I don't know what they put in that stuff, but good God, man, did that
So
taste good.
So good.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, that was the best Coke you could ever have.
Yep. Get it out of the machine. You got
Yeah.
the little bottle opener right
Bottle
there on
opener.
the machine.
Yep. The little, if you did it right, the little cap went into that slot underneath the can opener.
Yep.
Yeah, Coke, soda in a bottle was the best. In glass
Mm-hmm.
bottles. Oh my God, so good. That's the Coke they used to use for paint thinner, Deanna, when it had Coke in it. Used to say you could put it on paint and it would take paint off. Did y'all hear about the possibility of Evolve 2 in July? I did not. I still buy glass Coke every Christmas on Amazon, 24 bottles. You can, yeah, I think they were selling it in the United States for a little bit again, too. They brought it back. Remember when, oh yeah, New Coke? Yes, I remember that very well. I was very excited about that when that came out, and it tastes like syrupy piss water. It was very, very bad. It tasted like Pepsi, but worse.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, it was terrible.
All right. Speaking of Pepsi, do you remember the clear Pepsi?
Yes, I do. Yep. That was so weird. Because it looked like water. It looked like what's that called? Seltzer water.
Yeah. Christian muted, buddy.
But it tasted like Coke.
Yeah. Yeah. It was,
yeah, I remember that. Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah, Crystal Pepsi.
Yeah. Jeff, do you remember the lemon diet Pepsi?
Yes.
It had the little lemon slice on the side.
Mm-hmm.
That was back when the diet was using the whatchamacallit, what was that called? Sweet and Low. Remember?
Aspartame.
No, it wasn't even aspartame back then. They were using that nasty when Diet Coke first came out. I can't remember what it was called. Saccharin. They were using saccharin. Oh my God, it was so bad.
Yeah,
Pepsi
I remember one time I thought I was being a grown up as a kid, and my mom used to drink Diet Coke or Diet Pep, whichever one it was that had the lemon in it, and I tried it, and I said never again.
It was so bad.
My mom's. It was just so bad.
Oh, I remember tasting my first Diet Coke. I was all excited when I saw the ad because I'm like, oh, this is great. You don't gain any weight from this. And I remember I tasted a little bit of it and I spit it right out and threw the bottle and I dumped the bottle down the sewer.
Yeah, I've never understood what people see in Diet Coke. I think it's terrible.
So bad. Oh
boy.
There's Ollie. You are unhinged. There's Tasha giving him a little drink. Tab. Oh God, yeah, Tab was horrible.
Yeah.
Tab was terrible.
I remember seeing that, but I don't think I ever tried it.
Oh God, Tab was terrible, dude.
What about the Fagos?
Oh, the Fago sodas. Yep. Who mentioned the spice one? I like the spice Pepsi, that the Pepsi Spice that came out. That was very good mixed with Captain Morgan, by the way.
That was
very, very good. Little too good.
What
the hell is this?
Wow.
He wants Santana to take
Oh my God, he's taking he wants him to take a urine test?
They're going there.
Wow, they really are. Wow, man. I don't even think the crowd knew how to react to that.
They did.
Yeah.
Cranberry Sprite, yes, I do believe so. They made that for Christmas at one point, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Fago with the 11,000 flavors.
Seriously.
Yeah, they had a flavor of everything. They had a pineapple soda that was so sweet.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That might be the reason I have diabetes today.
Yeah. And I think those Fago sodas, Jeff, had more sugar in them than any other soda did.
And they were used to be cheap too.
Yep.
I haven't bought one in a while, but you used to be able to get like 2 for $1.
Yep. 2 for $1.
How about, have you guys ever had Cherokee Red?
Never heard of that.
The soda?
I've
Oh,
heard
my
of
God.
Cherokee Red.
So good. That was one of my favorites. RC Cola, the company maker RC Cola made it. And it was cherry soda, but it was amazing. One of my favorites. So they brought it back recently. I want to say within the last 6-7 years or so. But so good.
There's one I like that's a cherry soda. You can get it down south. I used to get it a lot when I go to North Carolina with Jody, called Cheerwine.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Man, I love Cheerwine.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Awesome. Jody loves that stuff.
Well, let me ask you this, Chris. Did you guys ever have Red Rock?
What is it?
Red Rock.
Red Rock. No,
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
It's a strawberry soda.
Oh no, yeah, I've never heard of that either.
It was really good. I remember getting them as a kid in the glass bottles. They were really good.
Deanna said it. Deanna's had it. Cherry wine.
Cheerwine is so good.
Cheerwine's awesome. I wish you could get it around here.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have any of the good Southern stuff up here either.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have some bottlers that would make their own around us, which was cool. Like make their own soda flavors. They'd have. I mean, there were variations on the popular ones. Like they had a variation of 7-Up / Sprite, but they would bottle their own. And I remember my grandparents would get them, and that was when you would save the bottles, and then they would take the bottles back to the distributor, and they'd give them a couple bucks or something like that for bringing the bottles back. But yeah, I remember a lot of that stuff. Like my grandparents used to get, they used to get potato chips delivered right to their house. And it was from a place around here called Charlie's Chips. And they'd get them in this metal tin.
I remember my grandma. I remember as a kid going to my grandma's house and seeing big tins of potato chips get delivered.
Yeah, and they were so good. They were inside of like a plastic bag in the inside of the tin. Best chips I think I still have ever had.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, A-Treat, Michael. Yes, thank you. Yeah, A-Treat was one of them. They had a local distributor. It had to be 5-10 minutes from my house. And we used to go there. My dad would fill the thing up every week and get all different flavors of soda. They were the ones where you'd pop the cap and then you couldn't put anything on top back then. You couldn't put the cap back on. So you kind of had to drink it within a few days or it would get flat until they came out with those little plunger things that had the little metal on the side and you used to be able to snap the lid, like the little thing back over. But yeah, that A-Treat. That's right. Yep. That's what it was called. A-Treat still makes soda. I've seen that in like 2 liters and stuff like that, like in some of the grocery stores I go to around here. But it's not, they have like ginger ales, orange, and then they might have a pineapple one or something like that too, but they don't have all the flavors they used to have. They made a cherry they were speaking called Cherry Smash, which was awesome. It was really good. All right, here comes AJ, along with Casey Navarro to take on Maclin. Junior high. Every day on the way to school, I'd stop at the corner store and get a pocket full of penny candy, a honey bun with the white icing, and a Faygo. Good times. I had a candy store half a block from my house. And it was the best. Yeah, that was the best of times. Yes, it really was. Really was.
I remember going to a Village Pantry when I was a kid, and down on the bottom shelf, right underneath the cash register, they had all kinds of like 1 cent, 5 cent, 10-cent candies you could get.
Yep. They used to have Swedish fish in a box, and they would have grape. They had grape and cherry Swedish fish back then.
I never liked those.
Penny a piece. Swedish fish. Oh, I love them to this day. I like, but you know what? I found that I like them now. If I get them in a bag, they're usually they're not soft. They're like hard now. I like the smaller ones better. Candy cigarettes. Yep. The mint, there's the mint ones. The ones that were like spearmint. Yeah.
JJ asked me about those this past weekend.
Candy cigarettes?
Yeah.
They had 2 different ones. They had the little white ones that looked like they had the lit tip. Yep. A little bit of pink on the end. And then they also had the ones that were bubble gum. The
Yep.
bubblegum ones, you can literally blow on the wrapper, and it would make a smoke that would come out because of all the sugar that was
Yep.
over the yeah.
I just
Yep.
remember ones that were just all white. It was like a
Yeah.
little candy stick about that
Mhm.
big.
Yep. Mellow Yellow was my. I remember Mellow Yellow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mellow Yellow had caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember Slice?
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to like Slice.
Slice used to make they came out with a lemon lime. They're like a competitor to 7-Up. But then they had an apple.
I like
apple
they had an
syrup.
orange one too.
The orange was very good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Whoopie pies? Oh yeah.
Mm.
Fruitopia.
I still remember the Fruitopia machines. We used to have
Yeah.
those in high school.
Yep.
I'd get
Me too.
Fruitopia out of one of those machines all the time.
Mhm.
Oh man, Maclin with a huge uppercut. AJ Francis wins Battle Royals because he can't get over the top. Oh. Fruitopia.
It was so good.
And then you had everybody break. They broke the soda thing with a Jolt.
Oh yeah.
Twice the sugar, twice the caffeine. Woo! That was the very first energy drink, folks.
Yep. Fun Dip. That is correct.
Oh my God, Fun Dip! I loved Fun Dip. And now this Fun Dip, I like the sticks better, I think, than the dip.
I never would eat the stick. I'd eat all the powder.
Oh my God, I love the sticks. The sticks were like vanilla.
The stick tasted like chalk or something. I didn't like it.
Oh, I love the sticks. Fun Dip was amazing. Yeah, they still have it. Wonka makes it now. Wonka owns all that cool old stuff. They used to have a 3-pack though. You used to get 3 pouches of the powder, and that powder was nothing but sugar, man. You were on a sugar high. It was grape, cherry, and I think they had lime back then. And then they gave you 2 of the sticks. Yeah, Fun Dip was amazing. How about the Super Pixie sticks, Deanna, that you used to get in Toys R Us?
Oh yeah, the giant,
the big, gigantic ones. Oh my God! I'm talking about a sugar high. Pop Rocks, yeah. Gum that had wrapped. Bazooka Joe, Dead Man.
Oh yeah, Bazooka.
Bazooka Joe bubble gum. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They were like candy tongue depressors. Deanna said the big play. Yeah, the big plastic tubes. They sold them for $1 in Toys R Us. Who put Kool-Aid in a Ziploc with sugar and just eat Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Now you're the Kool-Aid with the sugar in it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. The 1-cent packs. You never want to do that with those because they have no sugar.
Had to be the Kool-Aid brand.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember. Yep. How about Tang? Did you ever have Tang?
Oh,
you had to have Tang.
man.
You had to have Tang.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember Tang. Mm.
My mom used to justify that by saying the astronauts drink this, so it's good for you.
Yeah.
And it was all freaking sugar.
Yeah.
Pop Rocks and Coke killed Mikey from the Life Cereal commercial.
What the heck are they doing out here?
Wait a minute. Why is Northern? Oh, well, Northern Armory. Yeah, they're coming in for Maclin probably because Eric Young's involvement.
Oh.
Ooh, look at that strength there from Maclin. Tang was so good. My mom would give me Tang literally every morning, and I don't know why. It was probably because it was cheaper at the time than buying orange juice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Love some good. Oh God! Now that's a Derek comment bonus, baby. I would expect that from Derek, but he's a little slower on the uptake tonight because he's because he's not feeling well, And there's Eric Young. Speaking of the man, and he distracted him enough now where AJ Francis is getting back up. I was just gonna say. Oh, AJ Francis is going to get the win because of the Eric Young distraction. Yep. Nesquik, my wife still drinks to this day, Deanna. She's a big container of it in the cabinet. She loves Nestle's Quick. I like the strawberry one. The strawberry one was so good.
They actually have up in northern Indiana here. They actually have a Nestle plant, and right out front they have a big sign that has the Nesquik bunny on the sign.
Oh, no kidding! That's awesome. Not sure you've heard of them. When I was younger, my dad and I would listen to Car Talk with Tom and Ray Magliozzi, better known as Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers. No, I never heard of them. All right, we're backstage now. We got everybody here. Oh, God. Ryan Nemeth. My brother. Says, bring it in.
My big brother.
You are not on the team. I've known your brother for 20 years. He's calling Nick. My brother. No, God.
Yes, he said it. He said it.
Nobody likes your brother.
Sometimes they're still your younger brother. Oh, no, he's already there listening. Oh, God, he's crying. I hate you all.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's good. That was
Oh, my God.
That was good.
Crumble cookies. I've had them, yes. My daughter brought them from New Jersey, but now we literally have one about 45 minutes from my house.
Oh, wow. We're getting this next.
Ooh, the big face-to-face is coming up next.
All right.
The Nesquik Bunny did not have a name that I know of. He just wore a big Q. Maybe he was just quick. I don't know. I've only ever had crumble cookies twice, and both times my daughter brought them in. They're good, very filling, and I think I like them better when you microwave them. Crumble is a danger for me, Deanna. I stay away. Hello.
Seriously.
All right. Well, since we're on that topic, and we haven't had I don't know if Jeff did a question with you guys.
Not yet. No.
Favorite cookie?
Oh, man.
Favorite cookie? Go, chat. Favorite ever cookie? This is a hard one.
Yes.
Because I used to love dunking Chips Ahoy chocolate chips all the time in milk, which I thought were amazing. Oreos, of course. There's so many different choices. I used to like no-bake cookies in high school. Remember the no-bake cookies?
Oh, yeah, my mom used to make those for me as a kid.
Love them.
Those were good.
I never knew they were made with oatmeal. I had no idea how they were made, but I love them.
Mine would be an oatmeal chocolate chip.
Okay.
Love oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Oatmeal raisin, says Derek. You know, I am surprised. A lot of people going with oatmeal. Okay. Oreo, says Andrew.
I'm an oatmeal raisin guy, but I will say
peanut butter, soft chocolate chip.
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh God, which one?
The whatever they're called now, they used to be called the Samoas.
Okay, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The ones with the coconut and
Yeah.
caramel.
Yeah. My wife loves the Thin Mints. In fact, I think she has 2 boxes of them now.
Yeah, I'm a Thin Mint eater too.
I used to like the hoedowns, the one with the peanut butter,
Yeah.
chocolate, then the cookie,
Yeah.
then they had a little bit of peanut butter in the middle. They were good. They made a whole bunch of different kinds now. They have a key lime one now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. S'mores one.
S'more, yeah. They have a whole bunch of different new ones now. Oatmeal peanut butter. A lot of people saying oatmeal. I'm surprised.
Have you
by
guys
that.
ever tried the cookies at Chick-fil-A?
No.
Oh yeah.
Theirs is like an oatmeal chocolate chip. It has just a little bit of oatmeal in it. That is my favorite cookie. Like,
No, I never have.
It's
I've
really
eaten there a
good.
bunch
They're
too, and I
so
never
good.
tried it. The Nesquik bunny's name is Quickie. No kidding. You looked it up.
Huh.
I had no idea. Soft Batch chocolate chip, Chips Ahoy's chocolate chip, oatmeal peanut butter, Mrs. Fields chocolate chips, M&M cookies. Girl Scout cookies are out right now. Girls are all selling their Girl Scout cookies. Deadman said, yeah, shortbread Girl Scouts are elite. Girl Scouts, chewy oatmeal raisin, soft baked chocolate chip, especially double chocolate chip. Dollar General has knockoff versions that are super close to OG Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts just got me for $20 worth of Thin Mints, egg blasted ankle biters. Caramel Delights. Uh-oh, Maclin's pissed. Oh, Maclin went after. Thin Mint, says Deadman. Sugar cookies, says Brandon. Grandma's brand cookies.
What about a good old macadamia nut?
You know what? I love my friend growing up would go to Hawaii with her parents. They bring cans of macadamia nuts home. I love them. Love them. They're very soft.
Yeah.
I love macadamia nuts.
Yeah, the Subway when I first tried that cookie at Subway,
Yeah.
the macadamia. Yeah, I was hooked.
You know what, Jeff? Subway's cookies are good. If they're fresh, like if you go in and get those, like when they're fresh out of the oven, they're damn good.
Yeah, they are.
I love the one with what's the one with the cherry? Is there not cherry? It's like red. I can't remember.
Is it the cheesecake?
Yes, the cheesecake
Raspberry.
one. Oh my God, are they good?
Frankie looks like such a tool.
Yeah.
He just told him to chill, baby doll.
He did. I want a pair of those glasses that Frankie has.
He said, I'm an honest man. Yeah, right.
I'm an observer of things. Panera Bread's kitchen sink cookies. Panera's cookies are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. You know who sells those no-bake cookies actually, Chris? Is well, I don't know if you guys have them down where you are, if this is just a local chain for us, but Sheets.
I don't know how
Yeah,
that
they're probably just up north. Raspberry Subway cookies. A girl just bought a couple when I was in Subway yesterday. Frankie is a tool. He's got a screwdriver. LOL. This was on, of course, on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be really interesting, man.
Yeah.
Who is going to walk out with both titles? Oh, there's Moose. My snack for TNA tonight are peanut butter patties from the Girl Scouts. Okay, yeah, they're good too. Yeah, just the straight peanut butter cookies, yeah. Moose looking sharp there. Man.
How wild would it be if Moose walks out?
It's not title for title. Sorry, Jeff.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
how wild would it be if Moose is the NXT champion?
Right? And here comes Oba.
I love his music and the way he walks to the ring.
Right. I have a feeling, Jeff, Chris, and Joe, that HBK will put the NXT title on Moose.
Maybe if they're about to call Oba up to the main roster.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's definitely going to the main roster at some point.
Yeah, it's not going to be long.
Yeah.
James Chadwick said this partnership has stepped up to a whole new level.
Oh, yeah.
Which title will go from one company to the other? Will it be a TNA title or WWE title? I mean, look, they could split them, right? Because the tag team match, one of them could win one, and then in this one, the other company could also win one. So you could have they could be split.
I wonder if something happens in this match and there isn't a winner and they end up fighting again at Stand and Deliver.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the new group in NXT will attack, and this match is going to be thrown out.
Yeah, that's possible. They've already attacked Oba once.
Yeah.
That group against the system at some point would be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be a good way to introduce that. If they break it up and they attack both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could even really have that at the pay-per-view, Jeff, too.
Yeah.
If that happens. What if Trick Williams costs Oba the belt against Moose and Trick allies himself with Moose in the system?
Moose looking sharp.
Yeah, right. Be right back, gentlemen.
Moose needs security.
Security, huh? Oh man, Moose is not taking any chances. But let's be honest. If Oba Femi wants to get through those security,
oh yeah, Oba Femi can go through all those guys.
He'll get. He'll get. They're not stopping. Oh. Yeah, John, he always dresses sharp and he always has the nice shoes and all of that. As always, James is the translator.
For his protection.
Yeah.
NXT Chan on TNA.
TNA. Wow. Mm. He's a prize fighter, Chris. Mm. There we go.
Hmm.
He is that. He's a freakish athlete.
Hmm. Hmm. None of those names are Oba Femi.
Yeah, this is good. I don't even need them to fight each other right now. This is good enough on its own.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, Moose. See, JDC is a problem maker. He's a problem.
Yeah. First security guard that jumps Oba's in the system, huh? I don't see anybody rushing. Oh,
Oh, all of them.
they decided to all go.
And just like that, like we said, Chris, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
That none of them are. Good Lord. Phew. What's up, Conrad?
Hmm.
Good grief. Good grief, man.
Wow. Bye, security.
Oh, it's all good, Conrad.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, JDC ate it.
yeah, he did. Man, that could very well be the picture
Man,
that
that would
we
be
see.
crazy.
Man, makes you think, man.
Yeah.
So, Chris, if you had to make a prediction, who are you leaning towards?
Man. I gotta go with Oba Femi. As big as Moose says, I cannot see him beating Oba Femi. Not without the
Yeah,
system helping, but that would be a disqualification. So
yeah. I think to Joe's point, it all depends on when they're thinking about bringing him over.
yeah.
You know, if they're thinking about it soon, then obviously they'll they'll go with Moose. But
Yeah.
if they're gonna wait until after Mania,
Hmm.
I'd say maybe keep it on Oba. And if you do that rematch at Stand and Deliver,
Hmm.
and then you have Moose go over, that would
That's what I could definitely see that happen. Say the system gets involved this time, they're out the match, or that other new faction, something like that happens. Yeah, they have a rematch at Stand and Deliver. I could definitely see Moose winning there. Because then right after that's right before Mania, and then right after Mania is the draft. Oba gets drafted up.
Yep. Yep. Looks like we are getting the Northern Armory going up against Ace Austin and the Rascalz. So this should be good.
There's a chance I could be at one of the draft episode. I just bought tickets to Raw is coming to Louisville, Kentucky, which is only about an hour and a half for me.
Oh,
on
man.
May 12th, like 3 Mondays after the Raw after Mania. So it might be a draft episode. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you might get to be a part of that, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
James letting his affection be known for the Northern Armory. I like how EY just came in and stole the faction and the name.
Yeah,
Gosh,
I know.
It's like, you know what? I beat you. Now I'm just going to take everything.
Yeah, it was crazy. He changed masks, too. I wonder if he got in trouble and couldn't use the Dr. Doom mask anymore.
I don't know.
Sorry about that.
That's all good.
How did the Moose thing go?
It was great, man.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, the security, I don't know if they'll be working security again.
They didn't secure much.
Yeah, they did.
Of course.
They didn't secure very much.
But it ended with Moose standing over Oba holding both belts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Why is Eric Young wearing a damn mask? You already know who he is. Wheels in on. Hey, what's up, Lori? How are you? There you go. Jeff got you your own effect, Lori. Are you talking about the Dr. Doom thing? Well, now that they're actually filming Doomsday, maybe that might be a thing they might stay away from now.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if he can't wear the Doom mask anymore.
Yeah, Marvel might be not pleased with that. Eric Young and the Goons. Jeff, slow it down. I'm not moving that fast right now.
How are you feeling? I saw that you were in the hospital. Just hopefully you're feeling better.
Yeah, hopefully you're doing better. I know she got good results about everything, so that's good. Ace Austin. Ace Austin and the Rascalz.
Yeah, but y'all need to come to Albany again. Not going to the city. It's Slammiversary where in New York? Is it in the city?
Probably.
Let me find out, because might have to. Come on. It just says New York. If it is in, ideally, if it's in Albany, I'm there. If it's,
you haven't been to one in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Long Island. Okay.
On me, I'd love to go to a live TNA event.
Oh, me too. Have they had one in Philly in a while? I know last year, right? They had the
They had one last year.
Yeah, the 2300.
Yeah.
Long Island.
They found a tumor in my thyroid a couple of months ago, so it had to come out. Had that a week ago Thursday. I had my post-op yesterday. No cancer.
Awesome.
That's very good news.
That's great news.
Can't wait for the steel cage match on Monday. There a steel cage match on Raw?
Yeah,
Punk versus Rollins.
Yeah, Punk and Rollins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Those two against each other Monday night was insane.
Like, yeah, it was.
The chasing back and forth. I was telling Chris on Tuesday, it reminded me of an opening to a show back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the backstage things and everything. Yeah. I could see that. Feuds back then, Jeff.
They were fighting for like half the show.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's a lot of times what you would have. Like feuds back then with some of those wrestlers, you had that. They chase each other all over the arena.
Mm-hmm.
Was Ali saying that Santana was on meds? No, he was trying to get him to take a urine test because of the alcohol stuff. Because he's a recovering alcoholic. Perfect old school brawl. Yeah, it really was. It really was. So we're getting the Northern Armory against Ace Austin and the Rascalz when we come back. Back in the day, wrestlers had 0. Yeah, it was crazy. I have to share this with you guys. I think I may have showed this to Jeff, but let me see if I still have it. I hope I do. I think I saved it. Okay, so this is from the event. A friend of mine in a local gym, okay, because this is where wrestlers used to wrestle, had this poster, and this is the wrestling event that I went to with my dad that I met Andre the Giant. So there it is.
Wow.
I was shocked that she had this. 18-man over the top battle royal, $10,000 to the winner. And there you go. Look at the names. Andre the Giant, Paul Orndorff, David Schultz, Rocky Johnson. So the Rock's dad was there. Mr. Fuji, Ivan Putski, who I love, the Polish Hammer. Tiger Chung Lee, Tony Gurria. Loved him. Tony Gurria and Rick Martel, one of my favorite tag teams. Iron Mike Sharp with the band on his hand. Used to have that metal thing, the metal plate on his arm. Salvatore Bellumo. Who's that? Rene Goulet, Butcher Vachon, Eddie Gilbert, Brian Blair, right? Charlie Fulton, Steve Lombardi, and Israel Mattia. And there, of course, on the right there is Andre the Giant.
What year was that, Jim?
I was, oh my gosh, Jeff, I had to be the date. I don't see the date on here, but I think I honestly was about 6 or 7. So it had to be 76, maybe 1976, in and around there. It may have even been 75, 76, or 77, in and around there, I would think. But yeah, I couldn't believe she had this. And I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. And she told me she got it from like an antique store. I said, oh, that's fantastic. I never thought I'd see that, because they would just stick them to the doors.
Yeah,
they would get those posters, just stick them on the outside of the gym. And this is at a local school gymnasium that we had in the area here. Is probably it's still there. They play basketball and stuff there now. But I never thought I'd see that. So it was a very, very cool piece of nostalgia. Despite the hatred between Punk and Seth, are willing to work together, proves the professionalism they have.
Yeah, I'm amazed that they can get them to work together.
Yeah. Just introduced my little brother to Tiger Mask the other day. Yeah, man. They were the larger than life wrestlers, right? Mm-hmm. Like and Andre was just the leader of the pack. And the 80s went to the crazy personalities, right? Like they had the over the top, because that was the Hogan era and the Ultimate Warrior and all those guys were just the over the top. But in this, like the late 70s, mid 70s, when I started watching wrestling, I just loved like all of the so many of the wrestlers that were on there. That was the time I got to know like SD Jones and Swede Hansen.
Man.
Oh my gosh! Remember, he'd come he'd come in the ring, Jeff, with that crushed Southern the crushed Southern cap that he used to wear all the time. He reminded me of the dude from Jaws, Jeff, the guy who played the captain of the boat in Jaws. He looked just like him. Like he had.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much fun going to wrestling and stuff. My dad took me quite often, so that was a cool memory that I have of my dad. But it was just, I remember Jimmy Superfly Snuka was at one, and he went to do his Superfly move off the top rope, and the ring ropes just collapsed. Because I mean, they were just small little places. They didn't have they set up their own rings and stuff like that in those gyms. They didn't have all this fancy equipment and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff would happen, and the ring ropes would break and stuff like that. They had to come out and fix them and tighten them up and everything like that, and then they'd go back to the show. I still have an SD Jones action figure. Oh my God. That poor man lost so many matches that I remember him being in. But the Special Delivery Jones was so good. And then when The Rock's dad teamed up with Tony Atlas, oh man. Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas.
And before I became a Ricky Steamboat fan, it was Junkyard Dog for me.
Oh, JYD was fantastic.
Yeah, Junkyard Dog was great.
JYD. Imagine when Cena comes back and his promo starts with "I did it for The Rock."
Seriously, Derek.
Keep feet away from Tony.
Don't check his browser history.
Yeah, right. That's why I used to like watching Young Rock too, because a lot of those wrestlers and stuff they had portrayed by actors and everything like that I used to watch back in that day, like the Wild Samoans, of course, and it was cool to see. And they had I think they had Andre in it too. I think he was in a couple of those. Not the real Andre, of course, but an actor that played him.
Man.
In comes a hot Ace Austin. That's one of those old style WWE, the rubber wrestling figures. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could never break those things, no matter how much you threw them on the ground. They'd get dirty after a while. Like a lot of people have them. They're all like the rubber and stuff would get all dirty. But man, you could never break those things.
I tried.
Yeah, I did too.
I wish they'd bring back the old school wrestling buddies like I had when I was a kid. I had a $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase one.
Yep.
It was awesome.
That would have been something cool that they could have done with Bray, like make a Bray wrestling buddy, like an old. Yeah, that would have been cool. Jeff, is the Tonga Kid Jacob's dad Rikishi's brother or cousin?
He's Jacob's dad.
Oh, okay, nice. I didn't know that. He's Jacob Fatu's father?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I remember the Tonga Kid too, yeah. Eric Young stops Ace Austin from tagging in. Now he's going to make it.
He's Rikishi's brother.
Okay. That was when I
was Tonga and Tongalo, their dad is Haku.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were that was what got me started on tag team wrestling. I absolutely love tag team wrestling. So many times watching the Wild Samoans wrestle, Fuji and Saito or the Strongbow brothers. Like I love tag team wrestling.
I grew up loving the Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers, oh yeah. Big Shot's making a new version of the Wrestling Buddies from the 80s. Hikaleo. Now they're rolling here. Trey Miguel gets a tag back in. Eric Young. Nope. Oh, nice moves here from the Rascalz. Look at this. Wow. Homage to the Motor City Machine Guns.
Hmm.
Ooh, big right hand from Ace Austin.
Ooh.
Ace goes into, wow, Ace avoids that. Wow, look at that. Oh, man, what a move. Now Eric Young's got Ace Austin up. Oh. Trey Miguel with a nice kick there. Oh, here comes Wentz.
That's a good point. Joe, I don't know if it'll be good to do a show on Sunday because AEW's on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we won't. Yeah, we don't do them when there's a pay-per-view. I didn't realize AEW's pay-per-view was this week.
I thought it was Saturday. I got my days mixed up.
Theirs are usually Saturdays. So, yeah, no, then, yeah, we won't do one.
Wesley's out there now.
Oh, pile driver, Trey Miguel. Looks like the Northern Armory is going to win this. Yep. I had Andre the Giant's wrestling rubber doll action figure, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember when those were in stores, being able to buy them in the blister packs and stuff like that in Toys R Us or KB Toys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, KB.
One of my favorite places to go ever.
Yeah, I love KB Toys.
When I got a little older and you used to be able to go to the video game counter, Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
and you could see all the cartridges and stuff up on the wall. And they used to have the little papers you'd give the clerk to get you the game.
Yep. I remember that.
Oh, my God, dude. Santana's asking if he sees anything wrong. Wow, they are really. I'm
shocked.
I'm a little bit surprised too.
I know exactly where he's going. Oh my God. He's gonna piss in it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
I love the way he looks at the camera.
And the camera just directly at the camera. I love it.
Oh my God,
Oh,
dude.
that's great. All right, I gotta hop off here and go get Logan ready for bed.
All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, man. Welcome anytime.
Yeah, usually I'm busy on Thursdays, but I didn't have anything going on tonight. So
Very cool. Thanks for coming out, man.
yeah, no problem. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see everybody on Tuesday.
See you, Chris.
Bye.
See you, man.
Night. James said toilet humor. Yeah. I should have cut it in the box it came, but I didn't think about it. Money. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, Dead Man. Nobody thinks about saving the boxes and stuff. If I were to say all the action figures and stuff that I had, right? the like the Mego superhero figures that I had, that they would make like Marvel and DC. Like they had both those Star Trek figures that were made by Mego, my Kiss dolls. I had the 12-inch like Kiss dolls that came out back in the 70s. If I would have saved all those in boxes, my God, they're worth so much money. But when you're a kid, who does that, right? You're not going to save the box. The whole point is you're playing with them, you know. Even Star Wars figures that came out in 1977, I had the very first ones, the ones dated 77 on the bottoms of their feet. Luke and Vader, my dad got me the very first night I went to see Star Wars. So they were originals, and I wasn't going to keep them in the package. Swack fan, how has the show been? Pretty good. Pretty good. Had the Oba Femi confrontation.
Thank you for the donation,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you. Reminds me of when Jericho peed in Regal's teapot. Mustafa's going to get something extra in his coffee. A little something, something. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Extra.
Boy, this movie is getting a lot of advertisement, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think it's going to be really good. There's a lot of, I mean, you just saw Camille there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wrestlers in this movie.
Plus,
Naomi,
I mean, Kreese from the Karate Kid is in it, man.
Yeah. Naomi's in it as well.
Yeah, this looks like it might be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Which
Star Wars series was your favorite, original, prequel, or? Oh man, I always have to go with the OG one. We were just talking. I was just talking to a friend of mine that I still have the uncut, the ones that are not the special editions on VHS. And you can't get those anymore. Like you can't, they're gone, out of print, long time. And I remember when they first came out with DVDs, they released them on DVD as well. And they were the original cuts that Lucas had before he, did all the extra special effects and all that kind of stuff in them. The ones that you see on TV now. But I saw all the originals in the theater. But yeah. Uh-oh. What are they going to make them do now? Oh, God. What are they doing now? They're using them as karate practice?
They're going to make them lift with them.
They are. They're going to make them lift weights. Oh, she put the big heavy weight on her back. Who's getting sprayed with Lysol? Oh, said you're doing so well.
Ooh.
What was that? Oh, that's what's his face.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the concierge. The concierge saves them. Masha Slamovich.
Can't trust that ice, man.
You cannot. He ruins all the fun.
Yeah, he does. Joe, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Going to be interesting with Jade and Naomi tomorrow. I don't know what Deanna's contract status with AEW is, but she was backstage at the TNA Impact tapings. Oh, okay. Deanna seen talking to Taya, saying she's going home, like Chelsea Green said when she left TNA. Good for her. I would love to see her back. I love Deanna Purrazzo. She's amazing. I never really thought that was a good idea of her going there. And like similarly to Taya, she was never used. She was in that one storyline when she first got there, and that was really it. I'd love to see her back. Said I was built for war. Deonna Purrazzo was better used in TNA Wrestling than... Yeah, I don't think there's any argument about that. Yeah, I don't think there's any argument about that. May not be that far from the truth. It depends on how long her contract is. And look, her husband is still in TNA. So, you know, might want to like reunite with her husband. Shiny new toys get forgotten when the newness wears off. Well, speaking of which, we're probably going to see, we might see the debut of Josh Alexander in Speedball on the pay-per-view, maybe. Cora Jade over Masha? I don't think so. I don't think so. You want to walk, Chico? Yeah, nice. I don't think Cora's going to beat her.
What are you doing?
Hey, yo, Chico. Says you're going to get exposed for not being able to hang with a real fighter. Josh and his wife signed to AEW, received an offer from WWE. But yeah, no, I knew he was going there. I mean, that was... Oh, look out. Tessa Blanchard. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Lei Ying Lee is coming out. Yeah, that's right. She's taking on Tessa. Now Lei Ying Lee kicks Tessa right out through the second rope. Oh, we're gonna get the director of Authority is gonna make a match here, I bet you. We're gonna get a tag team match. I bet you we get a tag team match here. Because we still got a lot of time to go in the show. No, maybe not. Crowd booing Tessa. Are they setting up a tag match for the go home show? Yeah, that could be. Could be next week. Yeah, that's true. Could be next week. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I knew Josh was going there, and I knew Speedball was going there. I mean, Speedball's already mentioned it, so that was kind of a given. Oh no, he's got the cup.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Oh no, dude.
Take a big old gulp.
Yeah,
you deserve it.
There we go. Oh no. Oh my God. He said it's great.
Mm.
He said you could leave. He's going to spit it out. He's going to throw up. He's going to throw up. Yep. He's going to throw up. This is not the typical TNA crowd. This mainly WWE crowd since they're in Orlando and Full Sail. They chant anything. The only concern I have about Josh and Mike Bailey coming to AEW is that they will have a great debut, a great opening feud. Each will have one match or so, then both will be in catering. Oh, I don't know. I mean, Josh has a lot of history with Ospreay, which, I mean, they'd be smart if they ran that back. Mike Bailey.
You got Jay White over there
Yeah.
too. So
And Mike Bailey, Jeff, can have great matches with almost anybody.
They could put Mike Bailey in a segment with a broomstick. He could
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
a
Mike
4 or
Bailey
5
can.
star match. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll be honest with you. I mean, say what you will about Deanna and stuff like that. And yeah, Deanna and Taya, never really got much use over there. But I have a funny feeling that Josh and Mike Bailey will do pretty well there. In fact, I think that may have been Josh's better choice. I think, and Mike Bailey as well. Than going to WWE. So we'll see. What if Josh costs Will his match on Sunday? That could be. They have history, right? Did he drink what I think he drank? He did. Yes. He drank the urine. Yes.
He did.
Yes. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. So we are down to our main event. Again, please don't forget to like the stream before you all leave. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Obviously, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about future content. And again, nothing on Sunday this week, guys, because of the AEW pay-per-view. We don't usually do that show when there's an AEW pay-per-view. So no Between the Ropes this week. So we'll return on Tuesday with another episode of Fireflies. And then, of course, we got a lot of TNA next week. We got the Go Home show next Thursday and then the pay-per-view next Friday. So yeah. Hope Mustafa has some breath mints. Didn't they do something like that in WWE and Triple H pissed in someone's drink? Yeah, I'm sure they could have over the years. I'm sure they could have.
Conrad, are you still out there? I didn't get a chance to ask you this through text, but
I didn't
if
see
you're
Conrad.
out there. Yeah, he was here for a little.
Oh, was
bit.
he? Okay.
I don't know if he's still out there, but I got a question for him on the AEW card because I actually like what I'm. There's some good matches on here. Really looking forward to the MJF Hangman match. That should be good.
Joe Shipley said that'd be a shock if Josh costs Will the match.
Mm-hmm.
Could happen. That would, you know what, Jeff? That would bring Josh in as a heel, which he's been practicing very well over the past many months when he was in TNA.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's Ryan Nemeth. Oh God. My brother. He looks like a game show host.
He does.
My big brother returns. In 8 days at Sacrifice.
I love how they have the graphic on there.
Big brother Nick Nemeth returns in 8 days. Breaking news. Maybe Josh joins Don Callis's family.
That dude hadn't sat down yet.
He's still standing, man.
Still standing.
He looks like he might be a little toasty, Jeff. Like he might not know exactly where he is. he might, might be, he might have been in the treehouse with the Rascalz a little earlier.
So you're saying he might be operating at an elevated state?
Might be. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it might be.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, hey, do what you want to do, man. Enjoy your wrestling.
Yeah. I can tell you, I've been to some wrestling shows where I wish I was in an elevated state.
The Colognes. So we have our main event. And the Hardys. Next Thursday night, it's TNA Wrestling Go Home Show. Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
I would say, Jeff, that this has been a very successful Hardys run here in TNA, man.
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, Jeff, really, really cool way to bring Jeff back as well, you know, after everything that happened to him and stuff. And really, really good way to bring him back.
Yeah, I agree.
AEW has moved their pay-per-views to Amazon Prime.
Yep.
That's really weird because aren't they affiliated with Max?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird. You would think it would have been on there. Pay-per-views are still full price. Oh, man. We should lower the prices now. Yeah, you would think. This should be a good one.
Yeah, it is $49.99 on Prime.
It's a lot, man. It's in this day and age, that's a lot. It's a lot of money. I'll be honest. I'd watch their pay-per-views because I know they do some really good pay-per-views. I'd watch them if they weren't so expensive. If they were cheaper, I'd watch them. But I can't pay that kind of money, man. Tony, give me a Prime Day deal and I'll consider LOL. Still on Triller as well. $50 there too, I'd imagine, yeah. Yeah, they are long-term veterans. That's very true.
Yeah.
Delete, 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 delete. Tag into Jeff. Lash Legend versus Alicia Edwards. I paid $40 for the Revolution and Dynasty bundle, 40 pounds. I don't know what your equivalent is to our currency, James.
Yeah, it's same price on
Is it?
Yeah.
Some of the horror movies, Jeff, are starting to come to pay to free T or well, they're coming. It's starting to come to the. I know Long Legs now is able to be watched.
Yeah.
For free. Nosferatu is able to be watched for free, which I have to watch. I heard good things about that.
Yeah.
85 for the bundles and Triller in the UK. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe if I was a bigger fan and I watched it a lot more, I wouldn't be so adverse, but that's a lot. Tennille had her son named Leo. Oh, that's cool. Congrats to her. She's another one I'd love to see come back to TNA. No match I would like to see: the Hardys versus the Dudleys for the TNA titles. Could you imagine? I don't know if Bubba I know could probably go, but I don't know if Devon could.
I know he's had some injury.
Yeah, he's had some stuff.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like this match is going to be very long.
No, I was just gonna say we got 7 minutes to go in the show, and they have an ad or
Yeah.
they have a break, unless they go overtime, which I guess they could. But yeah, no, I don't
Possible.
think it's gonna go very long. You're right. But anyway, enjoy the pay-per-view if you got it. Hopefully it'll be a good one. Like I said, I'd be shocked if we don't get us an appearance from Speedball and Josh on that show.
You know what I'm gonna enjoy, Joe?
What's that?
Going to bed.
Yeah, man. It's yeah. I went to bed very early for me last night. It's been you know what? Some weeks it just when you get older, you guys will know this someday. When you get older and you work a lot and stuff like that, you'll have those days when you'll just crash and you go to bed at like times that your grandparents would go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you're in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sleeping till the next morning at like 9 or 10. You're getting like 12 hours of sleep. Sometimes you just need it. Good night, Derek. Get better, man.
Feel better.
Delete. Well, we probably just missed a whole lot of the match, Jeff, for the ad break, too,
Yeah.
when you think about it. I'm thinking, Jeff, this may break down anyway. You may have the system come out here at some point, and
Yeah.
this probably ends in chaos.
Especially with all these guys being involved in a match next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, another Shrek movie. I did see that. El Paso, Texas. St. Joseph, Missouri. Las Vegas, Nevada. Los Angeles. Irvine, California. Brampton, Ontario. Slammiversary is in New York. Nice move there. Cover there. Gets a 2.
The black guy's name is Jeff. That's my name.
I, Arthur. I. What happened to Ali,
Oh.
a.k.a. the bunny? Oh, look who's there. Fraxium is watching. What happened to Ali, a.k.a. the bunny? You don't see it? Yeah, I don't know, man. From what I understand, I think she stopped wrestling. We had thought maybe she'd come back to TNA, but she took down her Twitter account and all that. I'm not really quite sure what she's doing, but
Oh. Here we go. Let it break down a little bit.
Arthur, let me teach you a little something for the next time, right? You could say,
Woo.
who is the gentleman on the right side of the screen? Or something along those lines, you know?
Up.
Oh, here we go. It's going to break down. The system's involved.
Oh, this is going to break all the way down.
Yeah, this is going to be nuts. There comes Joe and Elijah and Leon Slater. Yep, this is all going to break down. System takes off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Apparently, they wanted to pack a whole lot into the last, like, 3
I
minutes
would
of the
think
show.
so, right? Here comes the director of Ataratai. This is getting crazy. It is chaos. We must restore order. See you, Brandon. Sacrifice. No running or hiding. 10-man tag in a steel cage.
Wow.
Yo, dude,
That's
10-man in a steel cage.
That's going to be good.
Wow. I was just going to say that, Jeff. Remember we were talking about that? When was the last time they had a steel cage match?
Well, now we're getting one. So.
And Ray Walt just said in years.
Yeah.
Chaos, craziness, and carnage. Damn.
That's going to be good.
All right.
Good stuff. Way to end the show.
There you go. Well, that's going to be awesome. It's been a long time since we got a cage match, so there you go. Oh, man. All right. Well, listen, guys, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. And we will do the same. And then, like we said, nothing for the rest of the week because of the AEW show, the pay-per-view and stuff like that. So we will return on Tuesday. 9 out of 10 says Christopher. 9 out of 10 says Matthew Smith. 10 out of 10 says Brandon. 9 out of 10 for Chris. 9 out of 10 for Dylan. Seems like we're keeping up with our nines. Jeff, what you got, man?
I won't disagree with the majority of what we gotten so far. I'll say a 9. I thought it was a good night. Lots of fun stuff, but also I absolutely loved the face-to-face with Moose and Oba Femi. So, yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. I thought it was a great night.
Andrea says a 10. Cage match going to be crazy. It's for us to give it a 9.5 out of 10, says John. She used to do that YouTube thing where she would have her wrestlers try Oreo cookies, says Deadman. 9 out of 10 says Damien. 9 out of 10 says Andrew. 9 out of 10 says Dro Dioro. I will cover it on Sunday night after church services online. Everyone have a great weekend. Yeah, you too, John. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 as well. I thought it was good, and I didn't even see. I have to go back and watch the Oba Femi thing because I missed it. But yeah, I didn't see the first couple matches either, but everything I did see was a lot of fun. And now we're getting a cage match, which is awesome. So, yep, very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for us for this week. Thank you so much for coming out and watching the show with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Drop a like on the stream. Hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. And we will return on Tuesday for another episode of Fireflies Forever. Enjoy all the wrestling this weekend. SmackDown should be fun tomorrow night with all the stuff that's going on post the Elimination Chamber. And then, of course, the pay-per-view with AEW on Sunday. And then before, we'll see you guys again. We'll see you guys before the thing on Tuesday for NXT. So yeah. Have a great rest of your night, a great weekend of wrestling if you're watching all the shows. Stay safe. Like I said, always be kind to one another, please. And we will see you all for the next episode of The Insiders. Good night, everybody.